Welcome back. As we inch slowly closer and closer to COVID freedom for many, it's time to celebrate. Catch-ups, hang out with your mates, it's all back on the cards, picnics.
Some, though, are feeling a little anxious, more than elated, with a surprising number of Aussies admitting they don't have any close friends. Here to discuss this is relationship expert Melissa Ferrari. Melissa, good morning to you. A lot of people out there, well, they don't have their picnic buddies, do they? It's a real shame.
Yeah, it's said one in two people are reporting feeling loneliness at the moment, and that's a pretty high statistic. So it is a tough time for many. 53% are saying they struggle to make friends, and I think a lot has happened with COVID, particularly around friendships and breakups and all of those kind of things with family members. So it's a particularly tough time at the moment.
Yeah, so you described this as the loneliness epidemic. So what impact has the pandemic had on friendships?
Well, there's been a lot of, as we know, where we haven't been allowed to visit relatives, and then there's been arguments around who we can and can't visit, and maybe you chose someone else within the bubble rather than someone else, and then there's been even some things happen in the workplace where people have been upset about how someone's handled COVID. So there's really been a lot of things actually happen that don't normally happen, that has created a lot of disruption. And I also think that what people are tending to do, because we do have to kind of hide out at home, people aren't getting as much of that feel-good, dopamine-rich excitement of being more with their friends, like present with their friends. And that's really having an impact, particularly around mental health.
Why is it so important to prioritise friendships right now?
Well, because, I kind of say that we're each other's medicine in a way, because it is so rich in all those positive hormones. Being able to connect, particularly face to face, having that eye to eye gaze with somebody is very, very powerful in helping us feel good. So it's important to, reach out and connect, because we are social animals. We are wired to connect. And so this is a time when we've been through a lot. Many people who used to be maybe more social are finding themselves that they aren't. And so it's a time really where you can re-emerge however you like, because so many things that have changed.
Well, let's just say there's some people at home who are thinking, all right, I'm going to shake this off, I'm going to get out and get amongst it. What are your top tips to making a friend as an adult? I mean, there's not really many apps for making friends, is there?
Well, look, there is apps like meetup.com is a really, really good one, because that has like groups. You can join them online, in person. You can join sporting clubs, jogging clubs, walking clubs. Become a volunteer. The one thing that I do think, if you know you are better at reaching out at others, some people are better at it than others, well then make that move. Be that one that says, look, I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to keep reaching out, because people who maybe before were a lot more social have tended to suffer through this time. So if you're someone that's better at it and you're able to reach out, keep sending that text and saying, hey, let's meet for a coffee, because once people start to get back into the rhythm, they're going to find that excitement and start to feel more positive about things and get us all out of this funk that we're all in at the moment.
We all need that, don't we? Always good advice from you, Melissa Ferrari. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Mel.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
When we return this morning, the latest 9 News headlines.
Today I want to